Dating after 60. 4 types of women who could cost you peace, money, and health. Dating after 60 is supposed to be simple. You want comfort, laughter, and maybe someone who knows the difference between jazz and noise. But instead, you meet women who play the game like it's a championship. One type makes drama feel like a daily vitamin. Another treats your wallet like it's a community donation box. A third, she's a specialist in turning peace into a museum exhibit. You can look at it, but you'll never have it. These 4, avoiding them is survival. Number 1, gold digger's target, retirement security accounts. Here's the profile. Warm smiles, fast-forward plans, and careful questions about how you're set. The attention feels flattering. The subtext is financing. The tactic misuses romance as a subscription model. Free trial upfront, premium charges forever. The approach goes wrong when dates become showcases for lifestyle requests, upgrades, big trips, investments in us, all funded by you, audited by nobody. Better approach. Treat your retirement account like a fireproof vault, not a public fundraiser. Clarity first, charm later. Set money boundaries early. Dining, budgets, travel caps, and separate accounts. According to the Federal Reserve Survey of Household Economics, a significant share of retirees provide financial support to others. That generosity can be noble, but it can also invite quiet dependence if it's not structured. Translation: your kindness needs a policy, not improvisation. Visualize the superior move. You keep your nest egg automated, diversified, and safe, while dating stays light, human, and paid for within agreed limits. Your funding moments, not a merger. Benefits show up fast. Less pressure, clear expectations, no guilt, hangovers after a weekend away. Peace returns because money is no longer a hidden argument. Known drawback. Boundaries may filt. Air out people who wanted benefits more than a bond. That's not a loss. That's your filter doing its job. Another limitation. Direct money talks can feel awkward. Do it anyway. If the conversation can't happen, the relationship can't happen. Action plan before exclusivity. Agree on spending rules. Keep major assets separate. Avoid co-signing. If gifts happen, cap them and document them. Watch for reciprocity, time, effort, thoughtfulness. If money flows one way, stop the flow. Small test, a modest date that respects your budget. If that's not good enough, the answer appeared early. Keep your vault locked, your calendar open, your heart careful. Number 2, drama queens who thrive on conflict and drain your mental energy. Constant friction, highs, lows, and a need for a new plot. Silence feels unsafe to her, so peace becomes a problem to solve. Small preferences become moral trials. A wrong entree is a betrayal. A late reply is disrespect. You pay in attention, then in sleep, then in health. Misuse shows up as confusing intensity with intimacy. The action looks like chasing adrenaline and calling it chemistry. Arguments become a ritual because the cycle gives dopamine. According to the Harvard study of adult development, chronic stress correlates with worse cardiovascular and cognitive outcomes. Conflict is an expensive hobby to fund with your nervous system. The improved move is boring on purpose. Clear boundaries, low reactivity, and a tempo you can sustain. You don't match volume. You model calm. You don't debate every jab. State limits once and follow through. Emotional oxygen is allocated to things that grow you. Work, training, friendships, hobbies. So drama starves. Visualize the upgraded day. Messages that respect your time. Evenings that land softly. Weekends that finish more energized than they started. You lead with steadiness. You reward collaboration, not chew. AOS. Advantages show up fast. Better focus, easier sleep, lower blood pressure, stronger performance in everything that builds your pride. Relationships should multiply your capacity, not mortgage it. Limitations. Calm can be misread as disinterest. That's fine. The right match recognizes stability as care. If her baseline is conflict, your baseline will feel dull. Good. Dull beats dizzy. Recommendations. Track patterns for 30 days before commitment. Note recovery time after disagreements. If repairs are slow or weaponized, you're training for a fight you didn't schedule. Choose women who solve problems, not create them. Protect your peace like it's life. Support because it is. Number 3. Financially dependent. Women with unrealistic expectations. This isn't luxury hunting, it's lifelong outsourcing. The script is subtle. Temporary help between jobs, just until things settle. The pattern isn't one request, it's a rhythm of rescues. Dates tilt toward bills, birthdays tilt toward bailouts, and your generosity becomes the business model. It feels caring at first, then it feels compulsory. The misuse lives in the action of overfunctioning. You solve problems faster than they're owned, you pay today and postpone hard talks to protect the mood. That delay isn't kindness, it's debt with interest. Financial pressure doesn't stay in the wallet, it leaks into your sleep, your patience, your decisions. According to the American Psychological Association's Stress in America reporting, money is a leading source of stress for adults. Add romance to that pressure and the fuse shortens. The better move is balanced value. Support is a verb that goes both ways. Maybe she contributes cash or consistent effort or real planning. You're not a sponsor, you're a partner. Make contribution visible. Shared costs for shared experiences split by agreement and proportion. If income is uneven, effort can balance the ledger. Meals cooked, logistics handled, thoughtful reciprocity that signals respect. Visualize the upgrade. D dynamic. Dinner paid by you, weekend logistics handled by her, your subscription services, her, travel planning, your gift today, her, surprise next month. The relationship feels like teamwork, not taxation. Benefits show up quickly. No resentment, hiding under compliments, no dread when the phone buzzes. More bandwidth for health, work, training, family. Confidence rises because you're not financing avoidance. You're financing alignment. Limitations are real. Clear terms can feel unromantic and some good matches need a season of help. Temporary is fine, indefinite is not. If accountability lags, expectations grow. Legs. Recommendations. Set a monthly ceiling for discretionary support and stick to it. Keep major assets and credit lines separate. Say yes with a condition and a timeline. Ask for a plan in writing when loans appear, dates, amounts, milestones. Track reciprocity for 60 days. Patterns don't lie. If help becomes identity, pause the funding. You can be kind without being captured. Number 4, controllers destroy your established life routines. Schedules hijacked, hobbies downgraded, friends reclassified, and your calendar becomes a shared document you didn't approve. The pattern hides under care and efficiency, but the outcome is the same. You trade sovereignty for harmony, then lose both. Control arrives as suggestions, grows into rules, and ends as permission slips. You feel it first in the small stuff. Workout time shortened, calls postponed, meals shifted to her clock. 1 month later, your life runs on a foreign operating system. The misuse shows up in the action of surrendering too early. You cancel a game night to avoid a lecture. You skip the morning walk to avoid a sigh. You outsource choices to keep the peace, and the bill arrives as quiet resentment. According to self-determination research by psychologists Edward DeCessi and Richard Ryan, autonome, I fuels motivation and well-being. Remove it, and energy collapses. A relationship that tampers with your routines tampers with your health. The improved move is respectful resistance. You set rhythms, training blocks, work focus, family time, social time, and you protect them without theatrics. You say yes to collaboration, no to command. You don't defend your schedule with essays. You defend it with consistency, calendar. Clarity beats emotional debates. Visualize the upgrade. You keep your standing tea time. Your lab results improve. Your friends still know your voice and date nights land on a stable week, not a frantic one. The relationship breathes because both people have oxygen. Your identity stays intact, which makes affection easier, not harder. Advantages are immediate. Better sleep, steady mood, more respect, fewer power struggles. You show up as the version of you that work, family, and your own standards recognize. Drawbacks exist. Firm boundaries may feel cold to someone who equates closeness with control. That mismatch is useful data, not a crisis. Recommendations. Preload your week on a shared calendar. Label non-negotiables. Offer trade-offs instead of excuses. Audit your routines every 30 days. Check if you still recognize your life. If US requires deleting you, the software is faulty. Keep your rhythm or lose the comma music. Bonus point. Trust instincts over loneliness, desperation completely. Loneliness sells urgency. Instincts sell accuracy. When the room feels quiet, almost any company looks golden. That's when rushed choices slip through the door, wearing good intentions. Your body usually flags the truth first. Tight chest, shallow breath, restless sleep after a great date. That signal is data, not drama. According to research led by psychologist John Cacioppo on social isolation, loneliness can distort risk-taking and raise stress markers. Translation: cravings for connection can blur judgment while taxing your health. The fix isn't more noise, it's better filters. The common misuse is trying to fix an empty calendar with a full commitment. You aired through red flags because silence feels louder than warnings. You hand out trust like a coupon. You agree to pace, access, and promises that your calm cannot sustain. That tactic buys relief for a week and invoices you for months. The improved move is slow clarity. Give chemistry a runway. Keep text threads balanced, money untouched, routines intact. Let behavior tell the story across time. A partner who aligns with your life keeps showing you the same truth on good days and bad. Consistency is the adult version of magic. Visualize the upgraded path. Mornings where your pulse is steady. Messages that land with ease. Plans that fit your calendar instead of consuming it. You're not chasing a rescue, you're building a rhythm. Benefits arrive fast. Clean boundaries, better sleep, stronger focus, real optimism that doesn't collapse under a single tough conversation. Drawbacks are honest. Instincts can overcorrect if past hurt is loud. Guarding can become hiding. Note the difference. Courage is letting good people in at a human pace, not a desperate one. Recommendations. Set a personal cooling off rule after intense dates, 24 hours before decisions. Keep financial and housing boundaries sealed for 90 days. Journal 3 lines after each interaction. Energy up or down. Respect shown or bent. Promises matched or missed. If loneliness shouts while instincts whisper, pause. Good partners won't rush you. Rush is a test you pass by slowing down. Before you go, check the links in the description. Everything mentioned is organized there so you can act fast and stay protected. If you reach this point, drop peace, money, health in the comments to mark yourself as part of the core. Your support keeps this work sharp. Tap like to boost the video's reach. Subscribe for daily no-nonsense guidance and share this with someone who will benefit today. Thank you for spending time with me. A recommended video is on your screen right now. Cue it up next. I appreciate you and I'll see you back here tomorrow.